Can you set the scene or paint a picture a little bit what that was like when you went there?
Yeah, definitely. So that was my first time, you know, being in a refugee camp visiting. So Kakuma refugee camp is in the Turkana region of Kenya. So it was a short flight to get there. So yeah, how do I explain this to listeners without visuals? I mean, I would definitely encourage people also to look up photos to go along as you're listening, but it is very expansive, more than I had ever imagined, and it's just like flying over. Imagine a desert with. Essentially a community or a small city that's made up of really temporary housing solutions. And yeah, so that was kind of my first impression flying in. And then everyone is kind of living in compounds, thinking about the humanitarian workers who are there. So I was staying in an International Rescue Committee compound, which are kind of small trailers where people live and where we have offices, and a dining hall and things like that. But then we would go out and see the health center that IRC was running, a women's group that was meeting, and just see kind of the community gatherings. And Kakuma Refugee Camp is also very diverse in terms of the different places where the refugees were from. So we had, Somali refugees who were there, Ethiopian and Eritrean, for example. So kind of a wide range of different populations. So I was really struck by how diverse it was, all of the activities that the refugees themselves were kind of leading and developing, to make the best of their situations, and also all of the programs that humanitarian workers were running.